We are here with Natalia Barbu, who represented Moldova in 2007 with Fight, making her only one of 4 Moldovan acts to place in the top 10 in the entire history of Eurovision. This year, she'll be representing Moldova again with the amazing song In the Middle. Natalia, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, thank you very much.
She won the Eurovision National Final in 2007 with Fight. Fight has a hard rock inflection and almost Evanescence quality to it. Can you talk? Can you talk about how that song came together?
2007, Evanescence was on the top. So it was really kind of similar to Evanescence. But Fight and In the Middle, I feel the message is similar. In Fight, you should fight for your freedom, for your love. In the Middle, it's kind of the same. Connect with yourself. Don't be afraid of falling down. Believe in yourself. Live in love and peace.
Can you talk about what it felt like to be at Eurovision for that first time?
It was huge. When you are really there, it's a lot of pressure, actually. It's so much adrenaline. You represent a country. It's a really big responsibility. It's more responsibility for me because I'm the second time. I'm just fighting with myself to be better than I was in 2007, to be more interesting, more connected.
In the years after Eurovision, can you talk about how it changed your life and career?
It's a big platform, this contest. But don't forget, 2007 was different time. It was like a different life. We haven't all this social media, all these platforms. Oh my God. 2007 changed a little bit my life, not so much as I wanted.
Looking at your career and the number of sounds and the number of genres you play with, there was a kind of musical shift that you underwent around 2012. I Said It's Sad.
It's sad, but you don't want to say you're sorry. And you are always right and I am wrong. It's sad, but you keep telling me same story. We're playing on repeat the same damn song.
Ooh, I love jazzy style. I like to play with this kind of style, yeah. I will do in the future entire album like that. Jazz mixed with something modern like, I don't know, pop, funk. I just feel it in my heart.
Then this leads us right into 2013, another time competing in the national selection with Confession.
Can you promise me that you'll stay with me every time I'm falling down, yeah.
The experience wasn't so great. I'm not sure I made a good decision to participate that year. Yeah, sometimes you're not doing the right thing, but the song is okay. The song is good. Actually, 80% of my music are ballads. It's kind of close to me to just play the piano and sing ballads. It's not something strange.
Talking about your songwriting, you started out your career singing songs that other people were the primary songwriters on, and now you write a lot of your own stuff.
I always felt that I have this gift to make music, to write. But I think I was too young. I couldn't show this to the world. I was really shy. But after my mother died in 2015, I wrote a lot, believe me, a lot of music. It was like music therapy. I wrote like 5 songs per day. I wrote before, but something opened and I really started to believe in myself like a songwriter.
You're a multilingual artist. How do you decide what songs you're going to release in which language? Or is it just more a feeling thing?
Exactly. It's more just a feeling thing. English gives you the opportunities to say something very profound in very simple way. I feel English in music. So sometimes I write in English, sometimes in Romanian. It depends what I feel. And it kind of just flows in the middle.
I want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, work of art.
Someone told me you should change the lyrics. It's too simple. And now I understand no. The secret is this simplicity because people sing all these lyrics with me. It's not something complicated that all the people can sing with me. When I wrote the song, it came like in 5 minutes. You know, this kind of songs when you write it so quickly and like, the first feeling, the first trigger of the song was the connection with my children. In the middle is our inner self, our true self, our mind, our intuition, our heart. There's a lot suffering around. We forget who we really are, and we are beautiful, spiritual beings that came here to live in love, peace, and to find this beauty in the middle, to connect with each other in unity and love. Actually, it wasn't my decision at first to go to Eurovision. People around me said, Natalia, this sounds good for Eurovision. I said, no, I'm not going. When we started to produce the song in the studio, then we understood, me and my team, that it's actually really good for Eurovision because it has this, I call it like a mantra, you know. Da, 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 da. This part has this connection with the audience. So we decided in the last moment to go to Eurovision.
Can you talk a little bit about what it was like competing in the national finals this time, particularly compared to your earlier experiences?
I didn't have any expectations at all. I felt it deep in my heart that I have a chance to go, but I was prepared for all kind of results. When you participate to this kind of competitions, you just need to trust your gut, to connect with yourself and just to be relaxed, to know that everything will be fine.
The staging in the national final, it's so beautiful and austere.
Yes, Daniela Burlaca was director of this kind of show. She had the idea about this, like a statues with the power. In Malmo, we'll do a little bit differently this show because the stage is huge and 5 girls on stage will not have the same impact. So we decided to do this animation story around me everywhere. It will be magical, believe me. And me and my violin, you know, like a deity who came on earth to remind you who you are.
And will we still get the bow coming out like a sword?
This thing is very important, so we keep this.
Okay, good. I support that decision. You're a trained violinist, and both of your Eurovision numbers have featured prominent violin parts. How do you think about integrating your more classical education with your pop career?
I love classical music. I think I should do more violin in my concerts, my performance in general, and maybe some really interesting moments with violin. It's a good idea. I will do that.
If there's one thing people in Eurovision love, it's a violin.
Yeah, they're loving violin. I know that. I felt it when I was like a couple of days ago in Spain last weekend. So it was, wow, the reaction was fantastic.
Since you mentioned it, I'm curious, what was that experience like? Because I imagine that's a big difference to 2007.
A lot of different styles, a lot of different songs, a lot of noise. My song is actually a little bit unique, actually, because it's very different from all these songs. It's a good or a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's definitely a good thing. Seeing the moment where everybody starts playing the violins is just incredible.
And
clapping. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What are you taking with you from your first Eurovision experience? How is that informing the way you approach it this time?
To connect with a lot of people, to make deals, good deals. Yes. Because I want this platform, this contest, to give me a lot of the opportunities after that. Because in 2007, I didn't have this kind of opportunities.
There were a lot of acts this year who were competing to come back to Eurovision. And you were one of only 2 that actually made it. So do you feel like that adds pressure?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. It's more pressure than the first time, of course. But in the same time, I have more to share with the world.
What do you think it is that separates Eurovision fans?
Oh, this community, there are a lot of real energy. They're really connected to the artists. They love artists, the contest. It's like a family, big, huge family. They're real, very real. You can feel it.
I think that's the perfect place to end it. Natalia, thank you so much for joining us. This is a real...
so much.
All the mysteries of the Euroverse.